To kick off for Arizona.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. Who with a juke. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Now, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Throw out wide to Walker. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early and often.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. You're not hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I haven't been a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a 1st-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80, Dragon 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Rambo, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And running room gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
But they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. When this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Murray going to throw.
That's complete to Michael Wilson.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A great play by Derek Hall to drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 29-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Broncos.
Motion left, Cup. 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. So they went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Let's go. Hey, guys. Nice. Press all 80.
They go play action here on first down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Like it's been as negative ways he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, shoots past him. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
60 vices, 60 vices, 60 vices, press all 80.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
From the gun, Murray. That is caught. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, 71 yards. And the Cardinals are able to widen their advantage. Ryland on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Buffalo 18, cut 19, cut 19.
2nd and 3. Steps away to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Here we go, 60 average, 60 by 60.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Horton. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 7.
19, let's go now. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Seahawks 10. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Murray. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing now is Murray. Throwing for the all round, he finds Wilson. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
And goal. Chad Wyland on for the field goal.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal.
And his kick here is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10. Their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Wow, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice try.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Hey, Jack, here we go. Cook it like these. Cook like these. Cook like these. Hurt. Jack, Panther. Dragon 60. 20.
Back to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Murray now to throw. And this head straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. To throw, it's Murray. And a completion to Wilson. And they work this out past the 25.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Murray now. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Murray again, this is Connor. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Murray going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got the first down and more than that. And all the way down to the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This offense has a lot of weapons, but you know they like to look Connor's way down here near the end zone. He's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold it to a short pickup.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Now this time Murray to throw it. And it's caught. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Connor. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
Like Buffalo 18. 18 rally. 18 rally.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, Cash. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity all time in the 4th quarter. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
The tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. That is going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Connor up the middle. Here's 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Cardinals.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
19, set, go.
Connor trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. 2nd and goal from the 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down, goal to go. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Riley now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Nothing 19.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
19 left. Ready. 70 left. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Like Panther 11. Panther 11. 3. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. 79 Broncos. Ridge.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Palmer, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, second through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And that should just about put this one in the win column for the Cardinals.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
It's 3rd down and 12.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, they knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Cardinals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.